It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. Couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you this great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike. And I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing. And here, you have both teams 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn the page, and you want to get into a normal rhythm week to week of what is a
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. We'll start at the 4. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
Our 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance. And he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. So Kittle comes in motion. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Seahawks will have great field position right around midfield.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and if their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level, there's a lot of production to go around.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The tight end, Fant, in motion. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They run with Walker. The Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his second touchdown of the year. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
At the 14-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense ready to take over for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Play action now. It's Gino. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long. Now, Gino. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got. And they convert on 3rd and long.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. First and 10. Now Charbonnet. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the gun, it's Gino. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Charbonnet going to try to pull his way in. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
49ers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
At the 33-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Has his man. It's Samuel. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. They'll look to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. A second down throw for Smith. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. On play action, Smith. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And Just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Now they'll set up to throw. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's caught by McCaffrey.
The pass on 3rd down. Complete to Christian McCaffrey. A gain of 5. It's
the Niners send their field goal unit on the field. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Seahawks offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, Smith. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach, Jonathan, all yours.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2.
To start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Whoa. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Off the play fake. Smith. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. The Niners offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Metcalf with the grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical... We'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Gino now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Fournette. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The visitors' offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Once again, it's Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. On 2nd down, Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Walker. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction. Defense. Automatic first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Gino. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Gino. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Smith. That is caught at the 3. He is in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing now from the gun. Off he goes. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page as his target. That's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man incomplete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the Seahawks 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Caught. This is Ayuk. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one caught at the 4.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a...
Over the top, he's got it. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. His second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Smith. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And that is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and this ball incomplete on third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Play action now. It's Geno. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. They'll stick to the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call. Lockett headed in motion. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, Smith. He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Got a man. It's Lockett. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
He'll run. That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front.
The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. The connection made to Ayuk. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. They'll look to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Fournette. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to potentially send us to overtime. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Smith now to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. The first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That finds Samuel working across. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Has his man. It's Samuel. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
That's into the hands of the fullback. Nice run here on 2nd down inside the 5 with more options now available for 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So a win here for the 49ers. They had to work for this one. All even in the 4th quarter, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home, and we say so long from Santa Clara.